Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here.
You saved my life.
Welcome to the Crawford Art Gallery here in Cork.
The Crawford Art Gallery is dedicated to the visual arts, both historic and contemporary.
We'll be here for about 30 minutes and then we'll go to another room where you can all sit down.
Despite the name, when it was built in 1724, this was the city's customs house.
By 1884, it was an art school, and at that time the Crawford family funded the development of its studios and galleries. Now it houses the Crawford Art Gallery, a designated national cultural institution funded by the Department of Culture, Heritage and the Gaeltacht.
This wing was added in the year 2000, specifically to house contemporary and visiting exhibitions.
Look.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, Crawford family. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here.
You saved our lives.
The Crawford Art Gallery doesn't only exhibit work by Irish artists. It has also shown work by artists from all over the world. Icelandic, Slovenian, German, British, French, Moroccan, Iranian, Dutch, Spanish, Yugoslav, Polish, Korean, Swedish.
And, of course, American.
This current exhibition is a work by an artist called Philip Todadam. Philip was born in England, but lives and works mainly in New York.
While you're here, I hope you will make time to get to know Philip's work.
Please don't touch anything. I'm also English.
My boyfriend is American.
He's actually Dutch.
No one in America is really American.
My boyfriend has 3 passports.
He calls me kiddo.
Hey, kiddo.
Oh, not to, kiddo.
Ik ben zeer goed, dank u.
My boyfriend can speak 4 different languages. He's a citizen of the world.
I have no languages.
Everyone speaks English.
We live in London.
We love London.
We love London.
It's such a great place to live.
Oh, the city is so dynamic and progressive, but it's so expensive. Well, I couldn't afford to live here if it weren't for my boyfriend.
My boyfriend buys and sells art for other people. He tells them what to buy, what's up and what's down. He travels the world. He's never been to the Crawford Art Gallery. He would love it if he came here.
Well, he'd think it was fantastic. He'd love all these clean lines.
My boyfriend and I have been together for 8 years.
Which is pretty fantastic, too.
He saved my life.
Well, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be here.
Look.
Look.
Here you can see me in the night.
Here, you can see me leaning.
Here you can see me in the early morning.
Look. I've been sleeping on the sofa.
Look.
Look.
This is the view out there. Look at the sun from the windows. Look how the reflections from the buildings around us convey a sense of depth.
Look. My skin is damp with sweat.
Look.
I've left a stain on the fabric of the sofa.
My boyfriend's about to go to an art fair in Munich. He says it's like a yard sale. He's looking for Gothic woodprints. He has a client in Pennsylvania who's building a Bavarian Schloss.
The castle outside Pittsburgh.
Look.
Look. Here he is, giving me a glass of water.
Here he is, saying to me I should have woken him. Take the day off, he's saying.
His skin is smooth.
He's going to Munich. Munich is 1,000 miles away.
I'm curled up on the sofa.
Look.
I'm so small. Now something's wrong. Something's wrong with me.
My boyfriend's back from Munich now. He was outbid for a juror by a dealer from Osaka. He's angry that he missed it.
He's grumpy with me.
Fucking Japs, he says.
Well, he hates it when I'm ill.
He wants us to make love, but I don't feel well enough.
My skin is sore.
Look.
I'm sorry. I'm never ill.
Look,
I'm sorry.
he wants us to make love, but I don't feel well enough.
Look. Where's my
strength gone?
Can't lift my feet.
Can't get to the bathroom in the night. Please, don't get the wrong idea about my boyfriend, though. I'm embarrassed you should see him like this. He's a really great guy.
He believes in art.
We have a Mark Quinn.
Well, I feel inadequate next to him.
Look,
I'm useless. Well, what's happening to me? Something's wrong with me. I'm worried that he'll become distant towards me.
look.
I love him so much. I lie awake and I listen to my boyfriend's breathing. I listen to the horses galloping in my chest. I feel all alone in the world. I wonder what it would be like to be dead.
I hate it when my boyfriend doesn't get what he wants. I wonder if everything stops. I wonder if there's an afterlife. There must be. All this beauty can't just stop, can it?
All these clean lines.
Here.
Here, in the Crawford Art Gallery.
My boyfriend's father is Presbyterian. His company donates 10% of its profits to the church.
He sponsored a sculpture park for a cancer ward in Atlanta, Georgia.
My boyfriend's father did well in America.
Well, he puts back when he gets out.
He won't come here, though.
Look at the photographs. Look at the floor. When we bought this place, it was photographs of wood made to look like real wood. We replaced it with real wood.
Look.
My boyfriend has been to Korea.
He's been to Lahore.
To Beijing.
To Madrid.
To Venice.
He's buying and selling.
Art is universal!
Here, you can see my boyfriend talking on the phone. He's talking to a colleague in Zurich. I don't understand a word he's saying.
He's my lover, and I don't understand what he's saying to a colleague in Zurich.
I don't have any languages.
His eyes are red from travelling. I don't think it's too late here. It's maybe 9 or 9:30 maybe, or later, or earlier. Look at the light on the bookshelf. He brought it back from Japan.
Look at the angles and the parallel lines.
Look at the light.
Look.
My boyfriend is so strong. When he holds me, I feel his strength come into me.
My boyfriend is wearing a new belt.
He's travelling?
Air travel is so cheap.
My boyfriend laughs with his hands inside his pockets.
If you look, I'm going to the doctor's. It's a beautiful day in Southwark, in London. From where we're standing, we can see the Tower of London, Tower Bridge, the new County Hall, the Gherkin. Note also Guy's Hospital, the battleship HMS Belfast, the Globe Theatre, and the Tower of Tate Modern. So much to see, it turns my head.
I used to like it when everything moved so quickly. But now, I get dizzy. My ankles are swollen. Look.
I'm tired.
This isn't my skin.
This isn't me.
This isn't me.
Our apartment is really near here, near the water. Southwark has really seen a regeneration in recent years. Property is so expensive.
It can't stay like that forever.
In 2006, a whale was spotted, as far upstream as Chelsea. A whale in central London, as my boyfriend would say. Vidat Zukalova.
Vidat Zukalova.
This is my doctor's surgery. It's near London Bridge.
It's bright and airy.
On the walls are prints by Ron Dufy, David Hockney, and Stewart.
A translation service is available?
Look.
Look.
The patients like to look at paintings. It helps them feel better about their illnesses.
Near my doctor's surgery is a place called Vinopolis, which is wine from all over the world. People can go on guided tours through the wine cellars under the viaducts built in 1866. My boyfriend and I did that. Oh, we love wine. Oh, we love Vinopolis. Vinopolis started in 1999. 1999 is when me and my boyfriend got together.
On New Year's Eve.
The new millennium.
Happy New Year.
Sit up here.
Breathe in.
Listen.
Breathe in.
Listen.
Listen again.
Look.
I'm a good patient.
This is Kashmir.
Dr. Kumar is sympathetic.
He asks about my family.
He asks about my next of kin.
Well, my boyfriend is my next of kin.
This is Southwark Cathedral. I like to come here when I've been to the doctors. Here or to the Tate Modern Gallery, which is only about just a stone's throw from here, from Southwark Cathedral.
Here. Dr. Kumar is my GP. He's great. But if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be here. But sometimes I can't understand what he's saying. Well, it's frustrating, especially if you're a doctor and you need to say things clearly about how people are and how people are
There's no room
feeling.
for ambiguity in the medical profession.
Well, it's not an art form.
I have a stabbing pain.
I have a shooting pain.
I have a burning pain.
I think Southwark Cathedral is my favourite cathedral.
I used to bring my boyfriend here.
Well, it's a good place for me to sit and to think about things.
Here, in Southwark Cathedral.
I enjoy the peace. I enjoy the clean lines and the feel and the look of the stone.
Everyone talks so quietly.
It's beautiful.
It's like heaven.
Look.
We're standing now in the nave.
Notice the central boss in the form of a shield supported by angels. On the shield are the symbols of our Lord's suffering, the nails,
I feel
the
like I'm
crown of thorns,
sliding around.
the scourge and the
I
cross.
feel swollen up. I feel beached.
This is the work of the artists on the wall and in the cathedral.
This is art.
Look at me.
Look.
Look.
Here comes my boyfriend again. He's on his way to Istanbul with a shopping list. He knows so much. He's learning Chinese.
I'm in such pain here. It comes over me. Look.
Look at the colours in the corners of the eyes.
And look at my
The
fingernails.
half moons.
My boyfriend sits by me. He feels for me so much that he doesn't want to leave me, but someone's got to support how we live.
I'm bringing out my boyfriend's religious side. He used to be agnostic.
Well, he never used to pray. And now he prays for me.
I must be in trouble.
All this is art.
All this is art.
But this is how we look.
Look.
We're a couple.
When I'm with my boyfriend, I think that anything is possible.
Oh, I feel indestructible.
I wish that I wasn't so ill so that we could have sex.
We used to have really
I
good sex.
don't feel erotic.
Well, he knows so much about art, which is why he will love it here in the Crawford Art Gallery. I don't know anything really. I look at these things and I don't understand them. I like them. But my boyfriend would understand them. He would interpret them for me.
He says that good art is art that sells.
Well, he taught me the difference between looking and seeing. This is Guy's Hospital in London.
Look.
Look.
Look at the atrium.
Look at the clean lines.
I'm on the art trail. It connects the works of art in the hospital with information about the artists and the therapeutic benefits of art in health.
This work is called African Woman with Child. It's beautiful.
Don't touch it.
But even clean hands leave marks and damaged surfaces.
My boyfriend would love it here in Guy's Hospital. He would love the quiet and the spirit of the hospital. He would recognise the importance of art in recuperation and contemplation.
Art can make you feel better about going to die.
It can make you live longer.
Can you imagine?
Thanks, art.
Well, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here.
You saved our lives.
Dr. Frempong is a great man. He's always optimistic. Look at what he did
took
for me.
a photograph of my heart.
My arteries.
He saved my life. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be here. Dr. Frempong comes from Ghana. His family still live in Ghana.
Dr. Frempong tells me to smile with my heart.
I need this rail to keep my balance.
Guy's Hospital was founded in 1719.
1724.
1721.
Guy's Hospital was
This is in
founded.
August.
This is August. Atrial fibrillation is when the atria and ventricles of the heart beat at a different rate. This causes an abnormal rhythm of the heart and arrhythmia, leading to palpitations, weakness, shortness of breath, and dizziness.
I've been on the sofa again.
These bricks are original.
If you look closely, you can see the chest heave and gallop.
I'm by the window.
There's no whale in the river today.
My boyfriend is going to Moscow.
This is the bathroom.
I've been throwing up.
I'm in the car.
Look at the juxtaposition.
We're making plans.
Look at the tones.
Any questions?
Gifts and books are in the gift shop
The cafe is closed.
because of this. My boyfriend and I are discussing arrangements.
Look,
I will want to be buried.
I will decide on what music is to be played.
Poem is to be read.
My boyfriend doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't believe it'll happen.
He's death-defying.
I'm so tired.
Can't breathe.
Look how small
I'm
I have
disappearing.
become. Look at the shallowness of my breathing.
Look at the pulse at the side of my head.
Look at the weakness.
Listen to the helicopter blades.
Everything is an effort.
Look.
My skin is grey. My boyfriend is amazing. He makes me feel safe.
Philip Toledano is a leading artist. As well as the Crawford Art Gallery here in Cork, he has exhibited in the Deutsches Hygiene Museum in Dresden, the Haus die Photography in Hamburg, the Colorado Photographic Art Center in Denver, the Norderlit Gallery in Groningen, the Kropotkin Gallery in Los Angeles, the Gallery Colette in Paris, the Clomching Gallery in Brooklyn, the Perth Center of Photography, and the Macro Testaccio in Rome.
Well, this exhibition brings together two key bodies of work by Toledano. Days of My Father, 2010, and Maybe, 2015, in which he balances the photographic documentation of his own father's demise through dementia with his own obsessive imaginings of potential future versions of himself. Toledano explains, rather than wait helplessly for my future to happen, I decided to confront my fears.
The symptoms of hypertrophic cardiomyopathy can develop very suddenly. Every possible avenue of treatment is explored before the issue of transplant is addressed.
Here I am at a hospital near Cambridge. My boyfriend drove me here.
This is in the countryside.
My boyfriend is shouting.
We're in a car park.
I'm shaking.
Look,
The colours are bright.
it's a beautiful day.
Look,
The leaves are leaving the branches.
everything is spinning away from me.
It's beautiful.
This is in London or in Southwark.
My boyfriend is on the phone to his father. His father runs a company in Atlanta. My boyfriend's father's company in Atlanta makes components in Atlanta, Georgia.
My boyfriend's father is talking to his son about what is to be done. They talk in English and in Dutch.
I don't understand them. When my boyfriend's on the phone to his father, he was so cute.
My boyfriend says
Also,
that this shouldn't be happening to us.
Americans
That we should have
are
gone
so
private, that we're going to fight this. Here he is, telling me he loves me. Look.
Look.
This is waiting. guilty.
My cardiologist has called Mrs. Rad. She's from Lebanon. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't be here.
She saved my life.
Mrs. Rad reminds us that the waiting list is horizontal.
She reminds us to pack a bag.
She reminds us to be ready.
She reminds us to keep the pager on for when the new part is coming.
We're waiting.
We're waiting. Artwork can bring many therapeutic benefits to patients, visitors and staff in a hospital environment.
My boyfriend's father owns a company in Atlanta.
My boyfriend's father recommends a friend of a friend who might be able to help. He says America has a lot of friends. He's just
so
like his
positive.
son.
My boyfriend is standing on our balcony with the phone. The phone is tucked under his chin. He's watching the river and talking to a man 4,000 miles away.
I'm in bed with my
My
oxygen.
boyfriend and my boyfriend's father pray for me down the telephone lines through the microwaves.
Look,
I can't concentrate.
look,
My skin is shedding.
I'm dying.
I'm dying.
I am led to understand by people we have talked to that this is it.
I understand this.
This is...
Everything is packing up. Look,
Look,
it's so beautiful
it's so frightening.
at night.
Here, you can see me in the early morning.
Whatever
Whatever
is
is this?
this
Something.
happening?
Look at the muscles in the heart. Look at them, thickening. Look at how the pumping chamber gets smaller and keeps the heart muscles from relaxing properly between contractions. Look at how the chambers of the heart stiffen as the muscle thickens.
It's happening to me here.
This is the picture. Thank you.
Thank you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here.
You saved my life.
You saved my life.
Look,
Look.
never thought I'd be here. Never thought I'd see this, or meet you, or anything really. It's amazing. People at home think I'm crazy, but I've been imagining this since I was ill, you know? Imagining coming here, meeting you, thanking you face to face. I'm so grateful to you and honoured to meet you. It is an honour to meet you.
I never thought I'd meet you.
I've brought something for you. A gift to say thank you. Thank you to you, from me, for my life, for what you did for me.
It is an honour to meet you. I have a gift to thank you.
Would she like some refreshments? Ask her. Would she like some tea or a Coke? There's a machine out in the corridor. Or we could phone room service. I could, easily. And there's ice in the corridor. Are they allowed Coke? I can't thank her enough. Tell her.
Would you like something to drink? I didn't want to see you. I didn't want anything to do with you. When I thought about you, I felt sick. But then I spoke to my brother and he told me it would be the best thing, that it would help me to move forward. I didn't think I could look at you. My brother lives in Sydney, in Australia. I haven't seen my brother. This hasn't been an easy time for me. My family aren't together. My cousin won't see you. He'll wait in the lobby until we're finished and then he'll take me back. I can't travel on my own. Why has this happened to my family? Why has this happened? I want to know why this has happened to me. I want to know if you have an answer.
I understand.
I understand.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I'm sorry for your loss.
It must have been unbearable. I was ill. In my country. Tell her.
I was ill.
Very ill. I was going to die. You wouldn't recognize me. The doctors couldn't help me. Tell her.
I was going to die.
Look, I'm well again. Look, it's a miracle.
I'm well now.
I take a lot of pills. But look, so far so good. The doctors say I'm doing very well. Tell her. Look, I'm jogging now. Run a marathon.
I'm well now.
I understand if it is difficult for her. It was difficult to find you. To find you? Does she understand anything?
You were difficult to find.
I hope this place is all right for her. It was recommended by the embassy.
It's fine.
I didn't know where we should meet, you know, somewhere neutral.
Well, it's not an issue. This is fine.
It's clean, at any rate. Same all over the world. Horrible lighting. Your husband, Hassan.
Your husband, Hassan.
Hassan. Does she understand anything? Your husband, Hassan. What was he like?
What was your husband like?
What did he like? What did he do?
He was a good man. He loved me. He loved his country. He loved the world. He was 26. He was just a good man.
Of course. I'm sorry. Is she... I wanted to ask a question about her husband. Tell her.
I want to ask a question about Hassan.
I wanted to ask, did he... This is stupid, tell her. Since the operation, I've been having weird dreams with snakes and elephants and monkeys. You know, I thought maybe because of... Did your husband... Ask her. Did Hassan Did he work with animals? Only I thought, you hear people.
Did Hassan work with animals? He was going to college. He wanted to study to be an engineer. He wanted to go to university. He was a computer programmer. He had sponsorship to go to college to be an engineer.
Good. Good. Great. I was told very little. It's very good to meet her. You. I'm so sorry. I have a tissue. Look, if this isn't convenient.
Are you okay?
Yes. Okay.
One moment, please.
Of course. We could go outside.
It's fine.
Must be weird for her seeing me. It's cold. You don't really associate this part of the world with cold.
Well, this is winter.
Of course. This isn't what I expected, though. This traffic can be anywhere. My car's at 4. Where are you from?
Manchester.
Right. Cold in Manchester. When do you go back?
Well, I live here.
Here? Bloody hell. Good on you. What a place. I don't think I could live here. Hard to see how they're feeling with just the eyes. Meant to be a celebration. Okay.
Do you want to continue? She asks of your children.
No.
I have a child. Until you have a child, you will not know what love you have inside you. Until you know God, you will not know what love you have inside you.
I understand love, and I respect her love.
You have love inside you now, inside here, inside Sam's heart, inside you, inside God. God inside you, inside everyone, inside Hassan, inside you.
Thank you. Thank you. I will do what I can to honour that. Does she? Do you have a photograph? A photograph of Hassan?
Do you have a photograph? Yes, I have a photograph.
Yes. Good. I would be honoured to see it.
It is in my bag with my cousin in
Don't
the
worry
lobby.
about it. I just thought it would be good to see a picture.
In my bag.
No, it's not important.
I want to show you.
We could phone down for it.
I want you to see him. I want you to see his face. I want you to understand what has been done.
Of course. She got plenty of money, you know. It's been a bit of a year, as you can imagine, coming so close to death. You stop making plans, you know. Getting strong again, though. Not easy getting used to the idea, you know. Someone else inside you from here. Not easy for people. Impossible for some to reconcile, you know. Damaged goods, imperfect, No longer me, not me anymore. Can't accept it. But look, I feel fine. You wouldn't know, would you?
Would you? Well, from the outside. Oh, this is meant to be a celebration. My way of saying thank you. Or closing a chapter. I wish I had a couple of phrases to say to her. But it's my life, though, you know? I mean, I got my life back. It wasn't cheap.
He was 21 when the photo was taken.
21, he was very handsome.
He was handsome.
I will frame it. Put it in a frame, like this. Put it on my wall. On my wall.
I will put it on my wall.
Well, I will never forget your husband, Hassan. He is inside me. I will never forget that.
I will never forget Hassan.
Oh, I should have brought a photograph of myself. Now, please, tell her if she ever wants to come to London, I will write to her. I'll send her photographs, and if she needs anything, anything, tell her. We heard Hassan was in an accident. An accident.
Hassan was in an accident. No, that is not correct.
I'm so sorry. Well, tell her. I'm sure they did everything they could for him.
My husband's death was not an accident.
It's tragic to have a
No.
life taken away so suddenly. No, I'm a gift for her. A gift. Tell her. Look, I brought it from England. It'll change your life. Now, people think I'm crazy, but it's important. You gave me my life. Hassan.
My husband was wounded in the head and they took him to the nearest hospital, private hospital, the Seventh-day Adventist. It's an expensive hospital just near here.
Okay,
They told me he was very ill, that he might die. His family prayed for him. His cousin came from Berlin, another came from Paris and from Afghanistan. He was too ill to move. I went to see him. My father came with me. My husband's eyes were open a little. His brain had been damaged. They would have to wait if it would get better. The brain can make itself better.
right.
The hospital was very expensive. His cousin tried to raise money to keep him there. We had nothing. It was very difficult. And then a phone call from a surgeon at another clinic, a private clinic in another city. He had been told about my husband. I thought he was offering to help him to save his life. I was told that someone had offered to fly my husband to this other clinic in a helicopter. The doctors told me there was a good chance Hassan would recover, so I was happy to let him go. But then I was visited by an agent from the clinic in the other city. He told me my husband was brain dead and that there was a client of the clinic who was prepared to pay me money if I would give permission for my husband's organs to be used.
I came to give her a gift, a present. Tell her.
I wanted to see you. I wanted to ask you, but why has this happened? Why was my husband killed?
No, your husband wasn't
I
killed.
wanted to
He
know
was dying.
what he had done wrong.
He
Please,
was going to die.
tell me.
Like me, there was nothing anyone could do for him. It was for the best.
Your husband was not killed. Yes, I was told he would live.
Well, it's difficult. The doctors don't always know, even in my country.
A mistake. No. She's very upset. She says her husband was murdered. Everyone says he was murdered. There's great anger in his family.
No, she doesn't understand. Just tell her. Tell her. She doesn't know what I'm saying. Say what I'm saying.
You can stop this if you want. The agent offered me 300,000 if I would give permission for my husband's heart to be taken. I couldn't believe my husband was dead. I was told he would recover. His eyes were open. I forbade the operation. The agent told me that my husband could save a life. He said that to save the life of one is to save the whole of mankind. He offered me $500,000 for my husband's heart. I was confused. I had nothing. My father was ill. My husband was not dead. I signed a paper. There was an American.
Your husband wasn't killed. He wasn't murdered. Well, I came to thank her. Tell her.
She understands that. I want to know where my husband is. I want to wash him, to prepare him. It is a year now. In my
They
country,
said her husband was dead. Not dead, that he was being kept alive. Just
He's
for me.
not a martyr, he's
they
not.
said nothing else. They
I have
said
to have
nothing
his body. I
about
cannot live
moving
not
into
knowing where
anywhere.
my husband is.
They said all the paperwork was
There's no
correct.
place for my
We
grief.
paid a
It's
lot of money for
intolerable.
transport and the operation. My
No
friend
wife should
dealt
have to
with
live
me.
with what I've had to live with.
I just saw the
I
hospital
am
and the
young,
inside of the
I have
airport.
nothing.
That's all.
I received no
And
money.
then when I
a
was
little
well
phone
enough,
call
they
from when I went
flew me
to
back
the
to London
agent,
for
I think.
recuperation privately.
I am a woman alone. I have
I
nothing. My
didn't
father
know.
is ill.
I didn't know.
I have nothing.
I'm still weak. I came here for her. Tell her. But for her, oh, she got money. Tell her. She's solid. Well, fucking tell her that! What did she say?
She says that death is God-given.
I came to make a reconciliation. I came to meet to understand what's inside me, to learn. I didn't ask to have your husband inside me. I had no say in it. I was dying, and now I'm alive. Well, surely that's a good thing. Life is better than death. Look. Well, instead of both of us being dead, one of us is alive. I'm alive. Look. If it were the other way around, it would have been fine. If there was no alternative.
Look, I'm alive. I was going to die, but now I'm alive.
Oh, tell her to stop it. Nobody killed your husband.
We should stop this.
Well, how am I meant to have a proper conversation when I can't see her face?
I never saw my husband again. When they moved him, never again. She's saying it wasn't an accident. Last year her husband was injured in an explosion outside the Marriott. It killed an American official.
Well, how many dollars is $500,000?
8,000.
And what's the average wage here? I have a present, a gift. To say thank you, to thank you, to help you. I brought it from England.
I have a gift for you.
It's a work of art.
A work of art.
It's worth a lot of money. It's beautiful. You can do what you want with it. You can sell it. You can keep it. It's yours. A lot of money for food or for clothes or for water for your village, for for whatever you want. A lot of money. But does she understand? I want her to have it. I didn't have to come here. Like, nobody made me. This is my gift. My thank you for my life.
A work of art from England.
It's yours. Look.
She asks if she can listen to you, if she can listen at your chest.
Of course. Here.
She says she recognizes her husband. She can hear her husband. He is inside you.
Well, that's good. Is it?
She says she wishes you were dead so that her husband were alive.
I'm sorry.
She asks if she can hold you,
What?
touch you. She asks if she can touch you.
Well, what's she saying? What's she saying? What did she say? What did she say?